Okay, the thing that I want to share today is common fears of public speaking. So we have over 25 people in this meeting, but not everybody volunteers to talk, right? I'm sure everybody has some kind of testimony or question, but most of people don't raise their hand. Why? Because of the fear of public speaking. So the Atomic America, the company provides this lecture by Alex Kim. So I want to share about his presentation about common fears of public speaking. So it's not just you, everyone. Why people are common fears of public speaking is, what if I mess up? So people worry too much if they make any mistake. Or what if they say no? Or what if they don't agree with what I'm saying? That's common fears. Or I'm not good at speaking. I agree, not everybody's good at speaking, but we can talk. So we'll see how we can overcome these fears later on. Oh, sorry. Okay, truth. Most people feel the same. Confidence is built, not born. So most of people are not born with good speaking, but you can build your confidence by repeating. So we need to practice, right? So it's not just you. Everybody, like 95% people were born with fear of public speaking. So I even look it up at ChatGPT, so I'll show you later. So confidence, how to build it. Okay. How to build it? You need to know your material. So we need to prepare what you're going to talk about. So before you come to this meeting, you need to push yourself to try to talk in front of people. So let's say if you want to talk about your testimony of pit of mask, then why don't you have a little study about pit of mask, what you want to talk about. And you can practice in front of a mirror. So they highly recommend to practice in front of a mirror and use power poses and deep breathing. When you get the moment, like all of a sudden you have butterfly in your stomach and you feel like your voice is like shaking, then you can take a deep breath, and then actually using silence is a strong power. It's very powerful in speaking, whether it's a public speaking or one-on-one speaking. Don't be afraid to have some kind of silent moment. It's very powerful anyways. And you can start small. So I think public speaking in this Zoom is small enough. So you can try, because we are all ready to hear you. And nobody's critical, nobody's judging you. And we are trying to hear you, listen to you, and we are ready to clap for you. So you can start from here, and you can do some testimony at one-day seminar, and maybe you can share your life scenario at the Success Academy. And then eventually you can do some product presentation on one-day seminar or Success Academy, or eventually and marketing plan, and eventually you can do your vision like that. So you better start small from this Zoom meeting. Clarity, structure your message. So start with a hook. Like I like to start talk with a question. That's a hook. Or some people start to talk with a humor. It all depends on how you like to start, but you should have some hook to catch people's attention. And heart, in your message, you have to have a heart. What is the main message that you wanna relay, right? And at last, you need to call to action. Why we give a lecture in Atomy event? For call to action, either to spread the good news of the business or share good things about the product. Like Mitch shared about Atomic Coffee today. So he made all of us to feel like to drink a cup of coffee. So he's calling to action. And after this, I'm going to make one cup of coffee for myself. So he did very successful relay message today. So example, before I met Atomy, I was blah blah, but now I blah blah blah. So that's how we should share about your business testimony or product testimony. Okay. And connection. Speak to people, not at them. Some people, they are just talking at people, talking at the audience. But some people, better connection with the audience. How you do it? You need to know your audience. Your audience is newcomers, or your audience are all masters, or your audience your friends or family. So you need to know your audience, where you are talking, whom you are talking to. And you need to use eye contact and that natural language, right? So in the Zoom, when you talk, there are like more than 20 faces you see, but there gotta be somebody who's nodding, agreeing, giving some empathy, response to you. Then just look at that person. Same thing in a public area. If you are sharing your testimony at one day seminar, if somebody, more likely your sponsor, will looking at you, nodding their head, like showing all kind of body language that agree with you, then if you are talking, looking at their eyes and talking to them, connected with them, then it's gonna help you not to be so shaky or fearful. And it's good, always good to share personal stories. So like today, Mitch shared about the knowledge, the ingredients, and the knowledge of Atomic Coffee. At last, he shared how he drinks coffee. Like he shared the picture of how he makes his own coffee like that. So sharing personal stories like required. It's a must. Because people are curious to know how you use that product, how Atomy changed their life, like that. So always share personal stories and be real. Don't just talk about fantasies, right? You have to be real so people can relate you and feel connected with you. And we are all nervous and we all make mistakes because we are human. And actually, I watched a video of Korean. It has nothing to do with Atomy. This lady is a very famous consultant for big companies in Korea. And she said if like broadcasting announcers do home shopping, the sales is not so good because they speak so well. So almost doesn't feel like real. But so actually you don't have to convey too much knowledge. Your passion, your expression, your testimony, and when people feel that you really like it, then that's gonna make people wanna buy those products. So same thing with Atomy speaking, public speaking. So handling nerves and mistakes. How do you do it? Okay. So it's okay to pause when you feel nervous or after you made a mistake, you can pause. It's okay to pause. Don't be afraid the silent moment. You don't have to talk like machine nonstop. Then people will lose their interest or focus anyways. And if you forget something, smile and breathe. Sometimes, like Denise, when we had one day seminar in Minnesota, Denise shared about her testimony and she became emotional. So she made a pause. And what other audience do? We were giving a class. We were encouraging him. Because we all, we can feel like we are ready to hear, but we want to encourage her. We want to motivate her. Everybody understand. So sometimes if somebody speaks from beginning to the end, never doesn't seem to be nervous at all, don't even make any single mistake, too smooth, doesn't seem to be real. So it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to be nervous. Okay, that's more like human-like. Yes, so that's what it says. Mistakes make you human. We are in human network business. So we need to look like human. We need to act like a human. We need to feel like a human. So it's okay to make mistakes, or it's okay to be nervous. Okay. And the more you speak, the easier it gets. So if you're afraid to speak in front of people, you gotta do it more. Remember 2 weeks ago, I shared about the book, Go for No, right? So you need to look for no. You need to go for no more. If you are afraid of getting no, then you gotta do it more. It's a desensitizing technique. If you are nervous, afraid of public speech, you gotta do it more. Then at some point, all the fear will go away. So, and when you are well prepared, less you'll be nervous. So how we do preparation? You need to understand the theme. Okay, in Atomy, there are testimony, product presentation, marketing plan, vision or welcome speech, or one-on-one sharing about Atomy. So you need to understand theme. What are you doing? What kind of talking you are doing? Testimony and product presentation are a little different, right? So when you share your testimony on one day seminar, you don't have to talk about too much deep knowledge about the product. But product presentation, you have to share your testimony, but more, you can talk about more details of knowledge of the product. And second thing is know the setting and length of time you have. This is very, very important, especially in seminar. One day seminar is about roughly 2 hours. Then you need to know how much time you have. When I go to any seminar as a speaker, I always ask how much time do I have in advance so I can prepare for that time. And I'm always make the time like concise correctly. So when I was doing my vision speech in Mexico Success Academy, the interpreter Sejong Song Star Master, he was so shocked that I finished 50 minutes on time, like 50. There is clock showing how much time left. And I finished my lecture exactly at 50 minutes, and he was so shocked. And he said, how did you do that? So I said, because I was told that I will have 50 minutes. So I did accordingly. So being on time, finishing on time is very, very important. But a lot of people get excited and they go over the time. And sometimes it can cause problem in especially Success Academy or 1B seminar. And prepare a script, please. You gotta prepare a script for your testimony, product presentation, or any sharing, and practice over and over in front of the mirror. Or sometimes you can record your speech and then you can play to see how you speak. And usually we don't know how, when we talk, how much hand shake or hand gesture we use, or if we have any special habits. You can find it out from watching your own record. And practice, practice, practice. Because practice make you not perfect, because we are not aiming perfect. Practice will make you grow. General rules of thumb, official events. Dress professionally because you are represent the company. This is common sense, but common sense is not common nowadays. So let's remind ourselves to dress professionally and avoid mentioning specific names of other members, like your sponsors, your partners, especially at promotion speech. It's prohibited. And avoid exaggerations or income claims. So we all know Atomy functional food, Himohim noni juice, they were so good, but you don't have to exaggerate. And only income specific, we can say Atomy is the business, we can make up to $100,000, but you don't have to talk about specific income you make or your sponsor makes. You can say so-and-so is in Leaders Club member who makes over $100,000 per year, who is in Royal Leaders Club member, who makes over $200,000, like that. So when we edify Jason, you can say Jason is in the Crown Leaders Club member who makes over $400,000 per year, like that. And keep it ethical and respectful. Because we are in network marketing business, sometimes people talk about other network marketing business and put them down. That's not respectful and it's unethical. So let's avoid that. And it's very important to know the policies of Atomy, because you don't want to mislead people, or you don't want to provide and not incorrect informations. The objective, what are we trying to achieve by public speech, is inspire trust and curiosity. So always don't try to give all the information you know at once. Try to raise their curiosity and build some trust from your speech. And make your story relatable and memorable. So everybody has some kind of interesting story, so that can be memorable. So always pick and choose from your life which one will be more memorable and relatable with people. And create a clear, simple path to the next step. And help others see themselves in the opportunity. This is very, very important. Okay, you are successful, you did great, you are happy with Atomy. So what? You have to give the message that anybody can have this kind of benefit from Atomy, because Atomy is a teamwork, there's no requirements. So anybody can become happy, healthy, beautiful, make money, be successful. This message is so important to convey every time you speak. So today's takeaway from Alex Kim at Atomy America is speaking well equals duplicating well. You need to speak in this Zoom, so your partners will speak in this Zoom too. Okay? And they will have their meetings and they'll speak in their meetings as well. And public speaking is a skill. It's not talent you were born with. It's a skill. That means anybody can build their skill because it's a skill. Focus on connection, never perfection. Perfectionists make their own life miserable and their people around them miserable. So don't even try to become perfect. Just focus on connection. And confidence grows with action. The more you try, the more better you will become. So then you will grow and you feel confident with action. So let's keep action in sharing everything about atomy. I think that's all. All right. That's it. Thank you. I forgot to show you about ChatGPT. Okay, I just typed fear of public speaking, and ChatGPT has so much to say. Fear of public speaking, also known as glossophobia, is one of the most common phobias, affecting up to 77% of people to some degree. Okay, why it happens? Fear of failure or embarrassment, low self-esteem or confidence, negative past experience, perfectionism. That's bad. Evolutionary roots, being judged by a group. But here, nobody is gonna judge you. We will encourage you. So don't be afraid to raise your hand and share your testimony. That will help the rest of people in this room. Common symptoms: dry mouth or shaky voice, sweating or trembling, rapid heartbeat, nausea or dizziness, mind going blank. So that happens to everyone. Not everyone, a lot of people, not just you. So nobody's gonna looking at you like you have 4 eyes or something. So how to overcome it? Preparation is power. Start small. Breathe and pause. Reframe the anxiety. I'm excited instead of I'm scared. Okay? Visualize success. Picture yourself speaking confidently. Not from the beginning, but at some point, you'll speak very confidently. Mental rehearsal is a proven technique used by athletes and performers. Seek feedback. So after you practice in front of mirror and recording yourself, maybe you can speak in front of your family, and then in front of your partners, in front of your sponsor. Like this, you can start small, but keep practicing. Okay? So, thank you.